but they just had a big flush, and it's not just crypto. The stock market did the same thing. Right now, there's a big sell-off. Many people are scared about this, but many others say it's clear market abuse for sure. That's what I think this is. I'd like to talk about it and a few other things going on in crypto. Again, different people have different opinions, but when we look at my screen, we see a sea of red. It's not just the top 100 either. The top 1,000, all of the trades are red on the market. This is still going on, even though Bitcoin just hit a new all-time high in May. Everyone wants to know what's going on. Are we going to see the whole season? Is the bull run over what's going on? This is how the market looks. The market value is now $3,290,000,000, 0 cents. It's worth about 2x right now, which is about 1.8 million Cambodian dollars. Ethereum is worth about 2.4 XRP, which is about 2.99 right now. First, I'd like to talk about liquidations, which we saw a lot of today. In the last 24 hours, over $983 million. 0 cents was sold with $891 million, 0 cents coming from long-term contracts. You know that most of that was people in bad situations. It caused a flow of cash, or a cascade, which is what always takes place. People who have too much debt are attacked. But going after the whole market wasn't just about going after people who use those words. This is Bitcoin right now. The market cap for one Bitcoin has been broken. Okay, let me quickly catch up. This is how it looks. The month is over. We have that nice run up again. There are about $112,000, 0 cents at stake. In this case, however, the drop was about $114,000, 0 cents. Now the question is this the bottom, or are we going down? I'll say that old coins are what I'm most interested in here. Okay, what have I been saying for the past few days and weeks? You should be ready for the big drops in this market. Letting you know, Bitcoin is losing 3% every day, but it's only lost 3.62% in the past week, which isn't much. It's not too strange that old coins like XRP are down 5% and have lost about 4.24% in the last week. But you can see that this drop is almost twice as big. Because Bitcoin is so well known, XRP has gone up and down over the past month. In the middle of May, it was worth about $260, 0 cents. Now it's only worth about 9 cents or 2 cents. Again, this market is not stable. This price will change a lot while the market goes up and down and stays stable. I believe that Bitcoin prices will go up a lot by the end of the year. Some more information about XRP we'll also talk about, but first I want to talk a few things in this market. I did say that this was market tricks. I have to agree with Scardus that what I meant when I said market manipulation at its finest is pretty clear. With all the good news about crypto right now, laws for stable coins are very clear. The SEC making the market open, etc. Altcoin prices haven't really gone up during this time. In fact, I don't think prices have done well since January. Yes, XRP made some nice moves here, but the last time we were trading at a big high or saw any good price action was in January. It's been 5 months since prices went up, and all this good news has only made things worse. Putting together and cutting, as well as being annoying. Many of you are right to feel that way. There is a lot of good stuff going on in this space, like new laws and progress, but the price action isn't there yet. That's because Bitcoin is still important to us, and these markets are still being hacked today. I will now explain why I think this is market manipulation, but prices are falling here because of this tweet, which is clear market trickery. And this is from Elon. He told me to throw down the big one. You can find the real Donald Trump in the Epstein files. That's the real reason they haven't been made public. John F. Trump, have a nice day. Elon is writing these kinds of posts because of what happened today. So in the past 24 hours, Elon Musk has written a lot on Slate about Trump. Trump has responded to, because today has been a fight back and forth. This is where Trump is making things worse. Trump is saying that they will no longer work with Musk on government projects. stopping Elon's government contracts and grants is the best way to save a huge amount of money for our budgets. I always find it strange that Biden didn't do it and was also getting old. So I told him to go away and got rid of his EV rule, which made everyone buy electric cars that no one else wanted. He knew I was going to do this for months and he went crazy. Again, who we're going to believe, I'm not sure. I don't think we should even trust him. Any of these people, the fight has only gone back and forth so far, but they are still watching each other. This is happening at a very interesting time. Also, this bill has a lot of heat on it, right? We've heard about this bill that would bring everything together. But now people in the Senate are losing faith in it. There was a 75% chance that it would be passed before July, 48 hours ago. Now, there's only a 50% chance, and dropping as Elon's live effort to kill the bill. This is why everyone is talking about this at a time when stablecoin laws are almost here. Last but not least, the FOMC meeting with the Fed is also this month, most likely this coming week. It looks like people are getting out of the market and shaking things up right before the big moves. I've seen this happen many times. We're back in 2020, right? XRP would be sued and old coins would be burned in 2021. That was the news that scared everyone the most. After that sudden alt season in 2021, everyone thought that old coins were dead. Like that, I think the biggest moves are about to happen, but the markets are going down. I'll talk about that again in a moment, but everything kept getting blown out of proportion. It even got out that Elon Musk agrees with the idea that JD Vance should take over as president instead of Trump. Besides that, the second part of this year will also be bad because of Trump's tariffs. Because of these taxes, I don't think we'll have a recession this year. I think there will be a slowdown in 2026, which is what Income Shark says here, because it takes place every 2 years, right? Every 2 years, when we were getting close to one, there was a slowdown. The president had been in office for 2 years. 2026 is coming up, so this is the first year. Aside from that, I think the main way is the same as what I said in April. Let's go back to April for fun. I posted this on April 4th. Let's go back to April 4th. This is it now. It takes place every 2 days, right? It's April 6th. We could see that we're every week. That was the week of April 4th. That means it was around $74.00, 4,000 at its lowest point. After that, we were almost over $112,000.00. I said that I believe the stock market crash that began at the end of January was planned. At this very moment, it looks like the stock market lost a total of USD 10 trillion. Just think about how much money has been sucked out of these markets and is now just sitting there. Let me put what we're seeing where it belongs. What we're seeing points to a big meeting that's probably going on in the background.